In this training, we're going to do an overview of Adtomic, Helium 10's new PPC platform. In other videos, I'll do more in-depth analysis of each section, but for now, let's start with the dashboard. This is the first section that you'll see when you log into Adtomic. And the one benefit that you'll see if you are using Adtomic is that we're going to save data for you for more than the 60-90 days that Amazon does. So you can use one of these pre-selected options here, but custom period, if you select that, you'll notice that it goes back up to 2 years. So once your initial 60 days is updated in Adtomic, we're going to hold on to your information so you can check out last year, last season, just to see and compare results. At the top here, you've got PPC spend, sales, your ACoS, your total sales, and your total ACoS. If you're ever curious about what some of these terms mean, you could always hover over our tooltips and they'll show you this. For example, total sales equals your PPC sales plus your organic sales, and your tacos or total sales is your ACoS, your PPC spend divided by your total combined organic and advertising sales. Make sure your MWS token is activated though, or you will not see these metrics here. We've also got some charts at the top, just highlighting top 5 products by spend and by sales. And then highest ACoS campaigns, highest spend keywords, all things that you maybe would want to take a look at right away in case you see a lot of red like you do see here. You've got some graphs here at the bottom, and you can adjust these to different metrics that you want to see, maybe clicks versus impressions and so on. And then you can hover over the date that you've selected at the top to see what the results were. Another benefit is that you're always going to get a current versus previous period. So right now we're looking at 4/13 to 4/19, but we're automatically going to compare 4/6 and to 4/12 for you. So you can see what the changes are based on the metrics that you did put in to look for here. The analytics page is another high-level account overview of your data, and just depends on how you want to look at it. You can, if you're using portfolios, which I do suggest you do in Amazon, then you're going to see your account level data at portfolio, or you can check it out at campaign level, ad group level, keyword level, search term level, and product level. Each one of these sections will have different toggles. So if you wanted to look at this data, showing the ad groups or showing the ASINs within the campaigns or the keywords within the campaigns, you can do that. Or you can just look at the data at the keyword level and also be able to see search terms that are within those keywords at this particular level. The search term level is typically the area that I tell new sellers to go right away, because it's really going to show you what's happening within your account after that first 60 days is loaded. As you know, search terms are exactly what users are typing in, or Amazon's maybe connecting to your campaigns, your keywords, maybe through ASINs. So you want to check that out right away. The product level is the only other area within Adtomic that has the total sales and tacos metric here as well. And the reason that's important is because although you do want to check your ACoS, as you can see here, you've got some really high numbers here. But when you look at the total sales, the combined organic and PPC that you see here, the numbers are actually not that bad. We all know that advertising affects your total sales, so we should take that into consideration when looking at your metrics to gauge success of maybe some of your campaign spend that you do see here. Your ad manager is going to be the most similar to the campaign manager and the advertising console in Seller Central. Here's where you can enable campaigns, pause them, or maybe archive them. You can also sort all of your data by, different columns here: spend, sales, ACoS. If you want to hide or add different columns, you can see that we've got that here over in the column section. And you can also export the data as well, depending on if you get the data the way you want it. The ad manager is also where you'll see kind of customizations for our rules. You'll see currently that our bid algorithm for all these campaigns is set to ACoS, which means that all these campaigns, the suggestions that we're providing are based on an ACoS target of 30%. You can change that target here at a campaign level for each campaign. You can also turn on automation for a lot of these campaigns so that keyword bid suggestions are automatically applied. And you can also adjust your rules by clicking on the configure settings here. And I'll go over these in another training, again, a more in-depth training later on. This is also where you can add campaigns. In the ad manager, you just click on that add campaign button that I did in the upper right hand corner, and you're going to get an option of 2 different types of campaign builders, which again I will also review in that campaign builder training video. The suggestions are kind of the holy grail of Adtomic. This is what a lot of our users are using the tool for, is to provide them suggestions on their bids, whether it be keywords that are from campaigns built in Adtomic or not. We're going to give you suggestions right away from them or on them to go up or go down, again, based on that target that you can edit in the ad manager, which I just showed you. You'll see information on when they started, obviously what your current bid is and what we're suggesting, and the reasons here. You're also going to get new keyword and negative keyword suggestions. If you have rules set or campaigns were built in Adtomic, you're going to see suggestions for ASINs as well as for search terms that we have found and we want to promote into a campaign for you. And you can do that by clicking on the plus here, and you'll see the direction or the suggestion of where the keyword or ASIN is going to go into by hovering over that plus. Negative keyword rules, same concept. It's just going to apply search terms or ASINs. There's no data here because this is a demo account. But if there were search terms or ASINs that were performing very poorly, you'd see a very similar layout to this. We would just be saying, hey, make this search term a negative. The changelog is a great way to check on maybe if you see a campaign that's started doing poorly. You can just come in here and look at the date, or maybe pull up the campaign itself, go to the date where you saw that it started going badly, and see what changes were made. We're going to give you, we're going to record changes on a keyword bid change level, which is this page. We're also going to show you if automation did any of the keyword bid changes. If you turned on automation, for example, you would see those bid changes then here. And if you paused or enabled any of your keywords, we're going to show you that here under keyword change. The products area is just a connection that we have with profits. So you're going to see any information that you've put into profits, like your product costs, shipping costs, FBA fees, and those are going to be calculated if you have done that on this page. And if you want to see different campaigns that maybe these products are in, you just click on the ASIN, and we're going to pull up every single campaign that this particular product happens to be in within our tool based on the time period that's entered here.